Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to Novation. I'm Shantanu and I welcome you all to another very important session of 2021, that is Novation's important personalities of the year. So friends, this session is going to tell you about all the important persons who were in news in this year and will be in 2021, and also we'll have a picture recognition for them. मैं आपको उनके बारे में important points भी बताऊंगा और उनकी picture recognition भी हम करेंगे. So friends, this is going to be very important for all your upcoming exams. Hence, I request you to please watch the video till the end and also attempt the assignment question which will be at the end of this session. एंड साथ ही साथ फ्रेंड्स, आप मेरे को सोशल मीडिया वेबसाइट्स पर कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी रिलेटेड टू योर प्रिपरेशंस, एंड ऑल्सो प्लीज विजिट novation.in फॉर many quizzes, video resources, and also to support Novation via donations. Alright friends, so with that, let's jump straight into this session. The first important personality, I hope everyone knows, General M.M. Naravane. So friends, General M.M. Naravane is the Indian Army Chief and he was conferred the honorary rank of General of Nepali Army by the Nepal's President Bidya Devi Bhandari. So this is the important news related to our Army Chief. Next, he is Mr. M. Rajeshwar Rao, and the government of India has appointed Mr. M. Rajeshwar Rao as the new Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India. Alright, so moving forward. Next, all of you knows, I'm pretty sure, Barack Obama. So he's the former President of United States of America, and he published a memoir, and the part 1 of this memoir, that is A Promised Land, and in that book he has remarked about Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Manmohan Singh and BJP. So his statements created a lot of controversies. Alright, so we won't go into depth into them. So I request you कि आप उनके बारे में ज़रूर पढ़िए. Alright, so moving forward. Next person, you can see him. He is Mr. Boris Johnson. He's the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, and he has accepted PM Narendra Modi's invitation to be the chief guest at the Republic Day celebrations of 2021. Alright, so that's the most important point related to him. Now next, I hope every one of you knows, he is Mr. Nitish Kumar, and he recently took oath as the CM of Bihar for the 7th time. Can you imagine? Like 7th time he has taken the oath, and this will be his 4th consecutive term. Alright. Next is, he's Mr. Yashwardhan K. Sinha, and the President of India, Shri Ramnath Kovind, appointed Mr. Yashwardhan as the new Chief Information Commissioner CIC of India. Alright, so you can please note it down. Next, okay, so we have Mr. P.D. Waghela, and he's a senior IS officer who was recently appointed as the chairman of TRAI, that is Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. So friends, this is a regulatory body which oversees or supervises all the telecom companies in India. Alright, so that's an important CA. Moving forward, next we have is Dr. Anthony Fauci. And friends, he has been at the forefront for the fight against COVID-19 in the United States of America, and very important points related to him. Dr. Anthony Fauci's quote, that is wear a mask to show the spread of coronavirus, has topped the list of Yale Law School librarians list of the most notable quote of 2020. So wear a mask is the #1 quote, I would say, in the Yale Law School librarians list. Alright, next, she is Carolina Araujo, and she is a mathematician from Brazil. She has become the first non-Indian to win Ramanujan Prize for Young Mathematicians 2020. And as I told you, she is a mathematician from Institute of Pure and Applied Mathematics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So that's an important current affair question. Please note it down. Okay, so next, I hope all of you know her. She is Aung San Suu Kyi, and she is the state councillor of Myanmar. So basically this is the highest post in Myanmar, and her party, that is National League for Democracy, NLD, has claimed to win the Myanmar elections, that is the elections for the chief of the country, that is state councillor of Myanmar. We'll move forward. Next, so I'm pretty sure that everyone remembers and knows the personality we are seeing. She is Kalpana Chawla. So why she was in news? Because NASA has launched a commercial spacecraft which was named after Indian origin deceased astronaut Kalpana Chawla. So on her name they have launched a spacecraft. And so in 2003, friends, what happened? The space shuttle Columbia, which was returning back to Earth, it got disintegrated over Texas, and during its re-entry into the Earth atmosphere, this disaster happened, and we lost Kalpana Chawla and her crew members. All right. Coming to the next personality, so he is the Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh Narayan Singh. And friends, you must be remembering that during one of the sessions of Rajya Sabha, a lot of opposition MPs were very raged and they did a very unruly behavior to him. So he observed a fast to oppose that kind of behavior in Rajya Sabha. Alright, so we'll move forward. Okay, so now next we have the President of France. He is Emmanuel Macron. So friends, after the terrorist attack which happened in France, French President Emmanuel Macron was in a lot of controversy and news also because of the steps and the comments he had made against the radical Islam. And due to that, various Muslim countries and Muslims across the world were trending this boycott France campaign all over the world. Alright, so that's why he was in news. Okay, so next we have Girish Chandra Murmuji, and he is the CAG, that is Comptroller and Auditor General of India. So he has been recently appointed as the External Auditor of Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU Geneva for a 3-year term. So ये भी आप याद रखिएगा. Next we have the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Manoj Sinha. So he is a former Union Minister and leader of BJP. So he has been appointed as the new governor of J&K. So J&K is one of the newest union territories of India. I hope everyone remembers. Next, all of you knows, I'm pretty sure सबको पता है, he is the President-elect of America, Mr. Joe Biden, and he defeated the incumbent Donald Trump in the 2020 presidential elections. So friends, अब हमने Joe Biden की बात कर ली है, so it makes sense to talk about Kamala Harris also. So she will be the first woman to become the Vice President-elect of United States and the first colored person ever to be elected as the second highest office in the United States. Alright, so she is an Indian origin person, and one more important thing, both of these persons, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, belong to the Democratic Party. और दोनों को ही टाइम्स पर्सन ऑफ द ईयर का अवार्ड मिला है. तो ये दोनों चीज़ें भी आप प्लीज़ नोट कर लीजिए. Coming to the next person, so he is also related to Joe Biden's team. So Vivek Murthy. So US President-elect Joe Biden announced a 12-member task force to deal with COVID-19 crisis in the United States, and this committee will be headed by, this task force will be headed by Dr. Vivek Murthy, who is a former general surgeon from Indian origin. Alright. Next, another proud moment, she is Shivangi Singh, and she is the first ever women pilot to fly Rafale aircraft. One more important thing, Flight Lieutenant Shivangi Singh hails from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, next, all the football fans must be knowing him. He is Sunil Chhetri, and he is actually the captain of Indian football team. And Chhetri was among the 28 past and present football stars chosen by FIFA to spread awareness against COVID-19 and how we can fight with this pandemic. Alright friends, moving forward. Okay, so I hope everyone knows, and he is Vishwanathan Anand, और ये हम अपनी लिस्ट पर almost हर साल होते ही हैं, some due to some or the other news. So chess legend Vishwanathan Anand has been named as the new ambassador for Worldwide Fund for India's environmental education program. Alright, so इनको brand ambassador चुना गया है WWF के लिए. Alright, so coming to the next person. Next is I hope you know him. He is Joaquin Phoenix, and he got the Best Actor award in the Oscars of 2020 for the film Joker. Alright. Next person, so he is Mr. Rishi Sunak, and he is an Indian origin person. He was named as the Finance Minister of the United Kingdom by PM Boris Johnson in February, and Rishi Sunak is the son-in-law of Infosys co-founder Narayan Murthy. Alright. Coming to the next one, so I hope everyone knows him. The list cannot be complete without him, Mr. Sonu Sood. So Sonu Sood has been roped in by Shyam Steel India for their Build India ambassador. And friends, also one more important point related to him, Sonu Sood has been named the hottest vegetarian celebrity of 2020 by PETA India. Alright, so ये दोनों चीजें आप याद रखिएगा. Next, we have the senior advocate Harish Salve, and he has been appointed as the Queen's Counsel QC for the courts of England and Wales. So friends, this is a very big achievement because only very few people or very few advocates achieve this thing who have extensive knowledge in the field of legal law and legalities. Alright. Next, we have all the cricket fans must be knowing him. He is Mr. Brett Lee, and he's a former Australian bowler. And Sports Adda, which is a sporting website, basically they give information about cricket, kabaddi, and many sports. Sports Adda has roped in Brett Lee as their brand ambassador, so that's the important point related to him. Okay, next she is Jacinda Ardern. So another important point, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern of New Zealand delivered the biggest election victory for a centre-left Labour Party half a century as the voter rewarded for her decisive response to COVID-19. So she has been very proactive in the fight against COVID-19, and that's why she has even during COVID she has won the election. So that's a big achievement. Next, we have another personality, important personality. He is the former CGI of India, Ranjan Gogoi. And friends, why he was in news? Because he was nominated by the President of India as a member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha. And basically, this was an unprecedented move. No other former Chief Justice of India was nominated to the upper house ever. Alright, so that's an important thing to know. Next person, so he is Mr. Ashok Lavasa, and he is the former Election Commissioner of India, and he has been appointed as the Vice President for the Private Sector Operation and Public-Private Partnership by the Asian Development Bank. So that's a very important post and very important point about Ashok Lavasa ji. So please note it down. Next person, and she keeps coming up in our list. She is Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, and the chairman and the MD of Biocon. She has been named EY World Entrepreneur of the Year 2020 for her contribution in improving universal access to affordable life-saving medicines. Alright, so Biocon is basically a pharmaceutical company in India. Next, we have Jyotiraditya Scindia, and why he was in news? Because former senior Congress leader has joined Bharatiya Janata Party and he left Congress. So friends, अगर आप में से कोई मध्य प्रदेश से होगा, you must be knowing that how important Jyotiraditya Scindia was for Congress as a very important and famous leader. Alright, next we have is Mr. Sanjay Kothari. So Mr. Sanjay has been appointed as the Central Vigilance Commissioner of India, that is CVC. And friends, what this post is all about is to curb corruption in our country. कोई भी corruption कर रहा है उसको कैसे कम किया जाए और उनको punish कैसे किया जाए. It's all about related to that. Next, and another important personality on our list, he is Mr. Kuldeep Handu, and he is a wushu coach from Jammu and Kashmir, and he became the first ever coach from Jammu and Kashmir to be awarded the esteemed Dronacharya Award in 2020. So Dronacharya Award, friends, it is the highest honor given to coaches in any sports. Alright, and one more important thing related to Fit India movement. Recently, he has been selected or roped in as the brand ambassador of Fit India movement. Alright, so ये भी आप याद रखिए इनके बारे में. Next person we have is Mr. Eric Yuan, and he is the CEO and founder of Zoom Communication. So friends, Zoom app आप सबने use किया होगा. I don't need to tell you about it. We have spent hours and hours discussing and attending classes and having meetings on Zoom this year. All right. Next, and another very important person on our list, Mr. Azim Premji. So he's the former chairman of Wipro, and according to Edelgive Hurun India Philanthropy list, he has topped the list of being the most generous business person in India, and he has given 7,904 crore contribution for the education of poor people. All right, so that's why he was in news. Next person on our list is Dr. Harsh Vardhan, and he's the health minister of our country, and he took over as the chairman of the World Health Organization Executive Board. So that's why he was in news importantly. Next personality we have is Adeline Castellino, and Adeline has been crowned as the winner of LIVA Miss Diva Universe 2020 competition, and she hails from Mangalore. All right. Next we have is Taylor Swift. She is a country singer from United States, and she has been named as the Google's most searched for women in music for 2020. So that's an important point related to her. Next we have is Dwayne Johnson, and why he is on the list? Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson has become the highest paid celebrity of Instagram by dethroning Kylie Jenner, who is now number 2. And basically these people, celebrities, charge a lot of money if you want to sponsor your product through them. So basically Dwayne Johnson charges around 41 million for one single sponsored post. Alright, so he is the top paid celebrity on Instagram. Next, all of you know him. He is Ayushman Khurrana. So United Nations Children Funds, that is UNICEF, has appointed Ayushman Khurrana as its celebrity advocate for children right campaign for every child. So ये friend हम पहले भी discuss कर चुके हैं. Just a small revision. So friends, now we are at the assignment question of this video. You have to read about all the Nobel Prize winners of 2020. Those people are really very important people, which I have not included in this list. So you can go and watch the Nobel Prize video. I have put its link in the description section and also on the top right corner of your screen. And second very important thing, friends, please listen to it, that we haven't covered those people who died in 2020 or who left us in 2020. Okay, so that will be covered in the different session which will be coming in a few days on obituaries. Okay, so obituaries for 2020 will be discussed in a different lecture. उनमें हम उन सभी लोगों को cover करेंगे. All right friends, so with that friends, we come to an end to this exciting session. I hope आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा. So please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to Novation for more important content on general awareness, business awareness, verbal ability, etc. So thanks a lot for watching and I'll again request you to please visit novation.in, जहाँ पर जाकर आप Novation को support कर सकते हैं, donate कर सकते हैं if you like the content Novation is putting up. Alright friends, so with that I'll end today's session. Until then, please take care and bye bye.